Hello everyone, I am Fudge3004 and I'd like to welcome you to Satisfactory. This game is in early access and on September 10th it is going to be coming out of early access. So I thought that I would try to get in a few videos while I still could before the game comes out. So if you're interested in it, and you can pick it up and you can see for yourself. Let's go ahead and let's start up a new game. I do have a game there, but I would like to start up a new game with you and I'll show you my game here soon, but I wanted to go in and get this started. So there's 4 different areas you can go to. Grass field, ideal for first timers, and this is also ideal for first timers. The rocky desert, I started in the grass field, so that's probably where we will start. And northern forest, experience, good for experienced players, and then of course advanced players in the dune desert. So there's a bunch of different areas, and there are different session types, so you can do private and friends only. So I'm just going to do private, and we're going to not skip the intro. It's good to do the intro. You'll see about that in just a couple of minutes. And let's go ahead and enter our name. And of course, we are going to do the usual, and we'll do that. To Fudge3004. Let's go ahead and get into the game. As you can see, there are advanced game settings. So playing the current game, please note that editing these settings is a one-way action. So if I do these, I cannot do it without starting up a new game. So I am not going to do that. I am just going to cancel because I don't want to mess up the game as is. Let's go ahead and get into this, and you'll see the intro and all of that stuff.
Attention Pioneer. The following instructional video is a summary of your impending duties as an exoplanetary pioneer for Fixit Incorporated. Fixit pioneers have 3 cyclical assigned pillars of work to ultimately accomplish project assembly. Use provided blueprints to build the necessary buildings. Chart the planet and gather resources to provide desired results and improve your infrastructure. Make sure to report any unusual discoveries to R&D for analysis. Expand your factories, outposts, and pipelines through automation and augmentation. That's it. Get to work and be effective. Warning, planetfall imminent. Please remain seated during full procedure. Atmospheric entry in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planetfall procedure initialized. Planetfall complete. Please ensure the integrity of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%. Remember, efficiency first. Godspeed.
Alright, welcome to Satisfactory.
Welcome to Planet Massage 2 ABB, your designated sector in the binary star system of Akicha. I am Ada, also known as Artificial Directory and Assistant, tasked to support pioneers, such as you, in their mission. You are the 3rd of your sector to survive planetfall. Congratulations. Note: Objective-based introduction initialized. Welcome to onboarding.
Okay, so this is very interesting.
First objective. Please dismantle the drop pod. The resulting materials will be repurposed to construct a habitat and utility base, from now on referred to as the hub. Note: Fix-It Incorporated is cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste.
Okay, so on my game that I have been playing, I started way down there, and so I am way the hecky bejubers up here. I gotta figure out how the heck I'm gonna get down there. But first thing we gotta do is we're gonna press F to dismantle the pod, and then hold the left mouse button when dismantling. So things will turn orange when you're gonna dismantle them, and it'll tell you what you are dismantling. Let's go ahead and get that. It only takes a very short time. Then you can press Q or F and it will go back
All
to
important
normal.
Fix-It data and communication is recorded and stored in the codex, including these steps.
Let's go ahead and make our way down to the bottom, and let's go find some areas we need to find. So if you notice, there is some water. This is an open world, and so you can go pretty much anywhere that you want to and do anything that you want to. But your goal is to create factories, and so that's something we're going to be working on. And you can see that we can pick up all of this stuff. We'll worry about that after a little while. There's also things we can pick up here, like basically food.
This is one of multiple edibles we have detected in your vicinity, which are within approved nutritional and medical categories as established by R&D. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
So the NAM is something that we will get a little bit later. We just need to get through the first part of this, and maybe we'll get around to building some of the factories. We just have to go see what we can do. So you heard the creatures. What that guy right there, he won't harm you at all, so you don't need to worry about that. So we need to open the codex, which is O. So we're going to do that. So this has parts, equipment, and buildings, and then we have our inbox, which we don't have anything in there yet. The tutorials we already know about because we just went over that, and that's the recipes.
Second objective. Please ensure you have your Fix-It Incorporated Xeno Zapper equipped before leaving the drop zone. Note: According to Fix-It regulations, every pioneer should have access to a means of defense against extraterrestrial threats.
Alright, so we're going to press tab, and then here is our inventory. This is the Xeno Zapper, and you're just going to drag it to your hands. It's basically
Third objective. Please familiarize yourself with the resource scanner to find iron. Note: The acquisition of iron is considered essential in preparation for all future objectives.
So iron, of course, is very important, and there's some other food right here. This is barrel nuts. So we have them. So now we have another form of food, and with this zapper thing, we will be able to defend ourselves somewhat against lower level enemies. What I need to do is go around and try to find the area that I want to build in, which is most likely going to be, I don't think it's right in this area, but the one that I built on my other world is a non-recording world. It wasn't in this area, but this is not a bad area. I really like the one that I am on because there's like several of the iron nodes all right in one area, and that's the thing. So this is going to be limestone, and then over here is going to be the iron, and this big guys you don't have to worry about. Those aren't the dangerous creatures. It's these guys right here that are the dangerous ones. So we do got to be wary of them. You just have to like not get hit by them if at all possible, and just try to protect yourselves from them. And what you do, they will drop hog remains. You can't do anything else with the creatures, but you can at least see what they look like.
The remains of this creature might shed light on how to increase chances of survival. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
So you have that, and that's the best way to take them out. Now this is iron right here, and there's two different kinds of iron. There's normal and there's also impure, and then there is this pure iron. So we're going to press E and we'll bring out a chisel and we'll begin getting iron. So we're going to gather what nodes there are here.
Build the hub. Note: to complete this objective, the resources salvaged from the drop pod will be consumed. Caution: ensure the hub is built on spacious open terrain close to the presence of iron sources. Failure to do so will likely result in non-optimal progress.
So you do want to have a nice big open plain. That's the best way to do it. And it's going to help us out a lot. So the ones that I built on my world had the impure node. So this normal node might actually be better. And there's 3 of them right here. And that's good. We can mine those. They're like bedrock on Craftopia. You can mine them forever and they never go away. Apparently, from what I see. But I could be wrong. And let me see where we are. Because I want to make sure. Okay, I think we're in a worse, kind of a worse way, you might say, than where I am on my world. So I am going to go do a little bit of looking around here. Don't go in there. That's very, very dangerous. It will hurt you super de-duper bad. As long as we have a nice area here. We can't do anything with these rocks or anything. There's nothing to do there. They don't be destroyed or anything. We might as well just go and think about building, like maybe down here in this area. There is also a nice area over here, but I'm thinking down here might actually be pretty good too. We do have to be wary of these rocks. I heard something and I didn't realize what it was. So you see that guy right up there. That guy is very, very important. I don't know. Hopefully we'll be able to get to him pretty easy. But I don't know. I gotta go see just how hard it is gonna be to get to him, because we gotta do a little bit of jumping. And that is something that we do need. We'll need this a little bit later on. So let's just get over to here. This is a blue power slug. And you just hold down E to collect him. And
this
then that sound goes away.
Seems to emit unfamiliar energy readings, which could potentially be retrofitted into Fixit technology. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
So if you remember correctly, I said that this over here is limestone, right where I'm pointing with my thing right there. That is limestone, and there's also other nodes of limestone like this right over here. We can get it. We just have to be able to get up on these rocks to be able to get it, and you can jump up there somewhat. So let me just see if I can get up here. Okay, we'll do it this way, and we will just go ahead and mine this limestone. This will go away. So this one is not going to be able to be mined after this. Unfortunately, my hand is glitching into it. But we're going to get quite a bit of limestone. Okay, this one is now gone. There's nothing to do with this rock. And that's one of the things you do kind of have to be aware of, is how quickly things do disappear. Now again, do not go in there. There is a yellow thing right up there. You see that right there, right at the edge of, right between the pinchers? Right there is also a, what we call a yellow power slug. I have no idea how to get that thing. If you go over there, you get poisoned and you die real quick and everything else. If you die, you have a chest, and then you have to go back and pick it up. I'm thinking this area is pretty good. We are limited, though, however, by the size. So I'm going to go looking a little bit closer over here. We can build really close to that. That would be for the best. The farther away everything is, the harder it is to get the resources. And there's other resources we will need. So I'm going to go scout those out. This is also more limestone right here. So this is impure limestone, just like I said with the iron that I had on my world. Let me go see if I can find another resource that we're going to need, and if that is close by, because if not, it's going to be way harder to find the things that we need and get them back over to our hub. So that's something that you do have to keep in mind. Be aware of where you build and do some exploring before you just decide to go building something, but do be aware of enemies. So you kind of got to watch yourself. They're not common, but they are around in different places. And that little hog thing that we found is really nothing compared to some of the things that I've seen. Of course, you see a little bird here, and these guys don't do anything. They just make sounds and then they run away and whatever. So don't worry about them. They are harmless. I need to look around to try to find another resource, as I said, that I'm looking for. And these will respawn. These pale berries, they will respawn their fruits, so you don't have to worry about running out of fruit there. I don't know if the resource I'm going to want is down here. Probably not. Doesn't look like it. There's a crack in the rock there. I now know where I am by comparison to my other world, so I'm going to travel to where I normally build, because it does have a big open area, and I think it's just a much better place personally for me to build on. Let's go this way, and you don't run out of stamina. You only have to watch your health. Your health is this bar right down here, this white one with the lines. That is your health. So I think we can get armor and stuff later on. I just don't know. We do have to kind of watch out for that. And there is a map. Apparently I can't access it yet because I don't have my hub up. Hub up, hub up. So let's go look down here, and that is the edge of the world. I really do not want to go off the edge of the world. I don't really know what's down there. It could be a long ways down. I don't know. I don't really recall for sure, but I did recognize that cracked rock. Unfortunately, we're not having a very good place to build, mainly because I'm not finding one of the things that I need, one of the resources. Looks like this one has been taken, so this is again normal. Let's just go ahead. This is iron again. Let's just go and get some more of this. It's never going to help. You can never have too much iron. And as we go, you will see what I mean. So, I am not finding where I wanted to build. Let me go look around and see if I can find that place. Oh, well, there's something else that I wanted to show you too. There is this thing up.
News from Earth. Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
Okay, that is an alien artifact. It is a work in progress. And I gotta see how in the heck we can get up there to get that. Some of these things are very difficult to get. They don't put them in easy places, that is for sure. If I remember right. Can get up there like this, and then I can go up there. You can do it, it's kind of like rounded. You do a lot of jumping and everything to try to get to places. You notice how loud it gets? Mercer Wort Sphere, S1-Ep1.
Harvest.
Is that crazy or what? It tells you to harvest me and everything else. It's kind of ridiculous. There is another... Oh, there. This is what I wanted. Cool. Alright, so I did find what I was looking for. This is copper, which is good. Let's go take care of this guy. Cool. Alright, we got him and he didn't even take any damage. This is the copper. That's what I was hoping for, and that's a normal node. Alright, sweet. Now, we still cannot access the map, so let's just go ahead and mine this copper real quick, and then we can come back to it real quick, or so I hope. Okay, we got that. We got 28 copper. It isn't very much, but it will be a start. As long as we have copper close by, that's the other main thing that I was worried about, because I didn't know where the copper was around here. So now I can actually just go right back to over here, right around the corner, and we should be right back where we started at. So that's okay too. I don't mind that part at all. Because actually we want the normal iron, because I think it will work a lot better for us than the impure iron. And I will say I am not very good at this game. I'm still learning about the game and what all can be done and everything else. So do keep that in mind. I am not an expert on the game. I'm just trying to figure the game out as I go as well. So I really wish that copper was a lot closer, but I don't know where the nearest copper is going to be unless I go to that one area that I was hoping for. that's gonna take a little bit of work to get there. That might be fairly dangerous along the way. Trying to just find some more copper, so let me look around real quick and I'll let you know if I find some more that's closer. So far I haven't found any of the copper that I was looking for, but there is some sulfur here, and that's good. We don't need it right now. We'll gather that later because we have limited inventory, as you probably saw. I don't think I want to go down here. No, I don't. That looks like a worse one, but I could be wrong. Because I do know there are worse enemies than the ones that we just fought. And I'm thinking this one is a worse one. Oh, he is. He's a worse one. Oh, yeah, this is not going to end well. Oh, yeah, he's tough. He's tough. He's tough. I forgot about those guys. See, they are... much worse than the other ones. And there is no getting away from them. You cannot run fast enough from these guys to get away from them. I can tell you that much because I have tried and it just does not work. Okay, we just died. Now, I gotta go back and try to find my doggone crate. So that was one of the big guys. I didn't think I wanted to go down there, and I was correct. So here's my crate. I did find it, and I'm not gonna go down that way again. My non-recording world, I met a couple of those guys one at a time, and you cannot run faster than them, and they will not stop chasing you until you are dead. It is pretty frightening. They just will not stop no matter how far away you go. It's kind of scary, to be honest. So I'm just going to go back this way, and we're just going to go build over there where that was, or I will try to find the other spot where I was at. But without a map, I'm not able to tell. We will begin working right here in this area where we took those nodes out at, and we're just going to have to go away from the copper until we can figure something else out. Let me go ahead and see. Maybe right here, where there's plenty of room to expand, we'll go ahead and put the hub in, and we will put the hub. We want it out of the way so that we can build factories and stuff around it. Let's put that right over here. So let's go to Q, and that is the hub, and we're going to click on it, and then we want to, there's no ins or outs with it, so stick it however you want it, and it will be just fine. I'm going to stick it like this, that way, so that way I have that pointing me, and I'll show you what those are later on, these things that we're looking at. Okay.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature Manual Craft Bench. Hub Feature Hub Terminal. Fifth objective, complete Hub Upgrade 1. Note, the Craft Bench and Hub Terminal are essential for progression to the next objective.
Alright, so this is the craft bench, as it says, and when I was doing my game, I never looked on this side, but you can see that this side has some very interesting stuff on it, and so there's nothing there, really. It just, you know, is the decals or whatever. So let's go ahead and go to here, and this is the hub terminal. So we're going to click on it, and we're going to start upgrading the hub. So this will tell us what we do. We have to make 10 rods, okay, 10 iron rods from 1 iron ingot, and it'll make 1 rod. So we're going to get equipment workshop, portable miner, and it looks like 3 inventory slots. Let's go and select this milestone. And now what we do is we go into here and then we start doing this. Iron ingots. Let's go ahead and craft this. You press this yellow button here with the hammer and you start making ingots. We're probably going to take that 60 down to 0 so that we have several ingots to work with. And where this is, where I'm holding down on this hammer, is pretty much like the heating element that works everything. So you can see the heating element over here. And there's one right down here by my hand by the trash can. And it just makes the whole thing hot. Once you quit pressing on that, then it will cool down and you can continue doing more. I don't know what happens if it gets too hot, but you'll notice that as this goes, before we get this all the way done, it starts turning like bright colored, and then where the hammer is going to start shaking. You can see that right there. I don't know what happens if we go too far. I don't know if it like blows a fuse or anything. I have no idea, so I don't really want to find out, but it does take longer to cool down too. Let's make these last 7. We'll make 10 rods. Okay. And then you go down to here and you have iron plates and rods, and let's make 10 rods. So this is quick part. So we have that. Now let's turn around and let's put those into here. So you can double click or you can drag, and I'm just going to double click and then upgrade hub. Okay.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Building Workshop, Equipment Portable Miner, Inventory Additional Slots, Hub Feature Personal Storage. 6th objective, complete Hub Upgrade 2. Note, portable miners require no power and will mine a node until their inventory is full. Note, multiple portable miners can be used on a single node.
I never even noticed this sign here, the tripping sign, because of the raised piece that we can trip over things. And eventually all this will be filled up. And this is our storage box. So anything we find like this, you can right click and it'll split it actually. And we don't want to do that. So we can shift left click, it'll put it in there. And anything that we don't want to be carrying with us, we can just go ahead and put in there. And that'll hold only that amount. So that's one of the things to note. Now, for the hub part 2, we're going to get smelter, power line, copper ingot, wire, cable, and scanner upgrade copper ore. We need 20 of those, 10 of those. Now, before we do that, let's go to Q and let's go to special. So that's the hub, and then production, we have equipment workshop. This takes 6 iron plates and 4 rods. Let's go and make this real quick so that we have it. And we're going to make the equipment workshop. Now you can't put things within the range of something really close like this, but you can put it just off to the side. I'm going to turn it like that right there, and let's just stick him right there. Sweet. So that's the equipment workshop. B turns on your light, and the bottom right down here, it tells you all this stuff. So B is your flashlight, O is the codex, Q is to construct, F is to deconstruct, V is to scan, and then take your hand to drop or put down whatever it is you're carrying, H, and then tab is your inventory. So now we have this. Let's go ahead and go into here and let's go and see about a portable miner. We're gonna need 8 plates, actually 2, and 4 of those rods. So we already have enough for 1 miner. Let's just go ahead and let's make one of those. It's going to take 10 of those clicks, and then we have a portable miner. Now that's in our inventory. It says up here, but it's actually in our inventory, which is this over here. So if we go to our inventory, it's right there. The miner you have to put on your hand. Then you hold it. And then you can come over to here and we can either mine it with our chisel, or we can left click and put that right on there, and then he will wake up and you'll see this cute little interaction. And these guys will just start mining until, like I said, they get full, and then you can start taking stuff out. They will get quite a lot really fast, so we can go ahead and use that. Now, let's go ahead and see about what we need to do here. Hub upgrade 2. We're going to need that, so let's go and select that milestone, and that will be marked for us up on the upper right. And let's go and start making this stuff real quick. What I'm going to do is go back to here, and then we're just going to double click, and now we have all that stuff in there, and let's upgrade the hub one more time. Now put up a wall, and then behind us, we now have like these struts and things sticking down. And along with that...
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub feature, Biomass Burner, Scanner feature, Copper, New Buildings and Recipes, which can be found in the Build menu and Craft bench respectively. 7th objective, complete Hub Upgrade 3. Note, connect buildings to a biomass burner for power. Note, buildings such as the smelter require a recipe to be set. Advice, automate the smelting process and use portable miners for optimal results.
So in here is just an empty room, but in the next build it will get full of stuff, and you'll see that in just a little bit. And the biomass burner they were talking about is this thing right back here. So you can come to here, insert fuel, you can put in, it'll tell you the relevant items, but we're not going to do that right now because there's no point in wasting fuel or anything. Because it will start running and then it won't, you know, have anything for us to really power. Let's go and take this stuff out. He's already almost full. Now let's go over to here and let's go see. We can always build another portable miner. We can always, you know, change this, make this a little bit straighter, which maybe what I will do is I will just make that straighter. Q and equipment workshop, and I'm going to turn that like that. That way it is slightly straighter and right next to there. I'm hoping it'll be a little bit straighter than what it is because it is not very darn straight. Not much better, but a little bit, I guess, so that'll work. I'm not going to make any more of those portable miners for right now. We'll put one on the copper eventually when we get that far. Let's go ahead and go to here, Hub Upgrade 3. So you're going to notice something that's taking more and more and more and more stuff. And that's the thing with this game. It takes so much stuff. So you do need to automate things to make things better. This is not really automating. There are bigger things to use, and I do have a save that I would like to show you when I get that far. It should probably be the next time, but for right now I'm not going to get too terribly worried about it. Let's go on ahead, and we need copper. Now we do have a little bit. We do have 28 copper. I don't know if we can make 20 of those copper wires or not. Let's go see real quick. So let's go into here and let's go to copper ingots. We need to make those first. We'll make all 28 of those and then we'll make the copper wire. Okay, got those made. Now what I need to do is go into here. I can make 56. This number over here represents how many you can make. If we can make 185 ingots, we can make a 56 wire. Let's go and make the 20 wire that we need. It's going to make 2 at a time because it says 2 right there. So we'll make 20 of that. We'll get that put in. Okay. And then we'll just, again, plop that guy right into there. Let's go ahead and plop this stuff in. I'm just going to drag it this time. That is in there. Even if you have extra stuff, it'll only put in what it requires. Let's go and upgrade this. Alright, so now we have that.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Scanner feature, Limestone, New Buildings and Recipes, which can be found in the Build menu and Craft bench respectively. 8th objective, complete Hub Upgrade 4. Note, use power poles to expand the power network for optimal results.
So right now, if we go to Q, then you can see that we have the smelter and the constructor. And then we have the special, which is still the hub. More will come in later. And then power, we have power line and power pole. And it tells you what you need down on here of what you need to make all these things. So power line, you need cable. And the cable, you need the wire. So you can see right here, there's also screws and reinforced plates. Concrete, and the cable is wire, which takes 2 spools of wire each. We're gonna have to have a lot of copper and everything, so let's go to V, hold that down, and then we are gonna scan for copper. And now let's go see if there's any copper close by. 217. 415, 527. So this 217 is the closest copper that we have, and that's quite a ways away. It won't stay up there for very long, but it will stay up there on the map for a few short minutes. Let's go see if we can locate where that copper is again, which means we have to walk around or over this hill and go back to the copper and manually do some, or we could do it the smart way. And let's go ahead and make another portable miner. We'll find that copper and we'll put the copper on there so we can mine it a lot faster, and then we can just grab it as we need it. I did find a slightly closer copper. Forgot to watch out for the boars. Okay, he was just a small one, which is good. Now let's go ahead and gather this copper. And then we'll put down a miner on here, and then miner 49er can get us a lot of copper. Okay, we got 30 copper. Let's go ahead and put this guy in our hand, and we'll put him down right there. Then we'll wait for him to begin mining. He opens his eyes, and he starts mining, and I think that's just so cool. It's extremely cute. Now we have a place to be able to get copper from, and we can get a lot of copper from these places, which is always good. We didn't take any damage from the boars, which is good. Again, don't go down to that purplish area where that thing, the arch is. There is also some other copper somewhere over here, but I'm not exactly too sure where. And as long as we're going to be out here, let's go ahead and see about mining some of this stuff, like Caterium. We'll get
New
this.
technologies can be developed based on this new superconductive gold-like element, primarily in power and electronics. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
So again, we'll build the NAM a little bit later because that's pretty advanced technology. Let's go and make sure we always keep food so we can keep ourselves healthy and protected. Oh, Nikes. Okay, this is gonna help. You know that? This is gonna be great. Let's go get these guys done. Okay, we took a fair amount of damage, but I didn't realize that there were two of them there. But that's okay, because now we have that. Alright, so once you're over here, you're going to notice, ooh, hey, motors. Those are not easy to make. I'll see. Ooh, reinforced plates. Those are very, very expensive. That's awesome. I didn't even know that this was here. I'm going to have to go back into my world and go see if there's stuff here. More motors? Heck yeah, I'll take all of this stuff. I didn't even know all this was here. That's so awesome. This helps out a lot. I'll see. So, it looks like different stuff here. 186 wire. Well, we won't need to worry about wire for a while. Wow, reinforced plates. Sweet. They're so expensive. 306 wire. Yikes. That's so cool. Oh, open drop pod. Repairs needed. Battery broken. Needs 40 megawatts. Okay. So we can't do anything with that, but I'm sure that we could maybe get this fixed. And I did not know that we could do that. So that's so awesome. So if we can get a power line to here or something, we might actually be able to do that. Now let's go to M. We can't do that yet. Okay. I guess we're just going to have to wait for a little bit and see what we can do. So, these plates right here, reinforced iron plates, are 6 plates and 12 screws per one. They are very, very expensive. And the automation thing really helps out a lot. Let me go over here. Oh, that's not the best area either, but it isn't horrible. Hey, look at that. There's another one of those Mercer sphere things. So there is a creature right down there walking. You can see right between my pinchers. And
the contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
that is a spitter, and they do spit at you, and they will cause tremendous damage.
Comply.
They are not easy to defeat, and I have done them, but they are...
Relaying message. Hello, this is paternal figure. I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
Okay. Well, we do need to probably go down there and get that anyway. I don't think we do anything with them right now in the game, but there is that. If I can get him without that guy noticing me, maybe we'll be okay. Okay, cool. That spitter did not see me. I don't want to mess with those guys right now. We will mess with them later, just not right now. So that's good that we avoided him. So let's get back over to our hub, and we'll go see if we can do possibly one more upgrade. That copper wire is going to help out a lot. That is so fantastic. I had no idea that ship was even there or anything, so that is fantastically great. This is actually a better spot than what I built. I'm actually quite happy with that. Alright, let's go see about doing hub upgrade number 3. Alright, let's go see. This is hub upgrade 4. Conveyor pull, conveyor belt, inventory slots. We have 3 more. We're going to need 75 plates, 20 cables, and 10 concrete. And hopefully I will be able to show you that real quick. So we do have some of that concrete because we got the limestone. So we need to make 10 concrete. So you go to concrete and takes 3 rocks per concrete, so we need a total of 10. Let's just go ahead and make all of this into concrete, and we can make 16. Let's make 20 of these. Okay, we have 20 of those. Now let's go into here and let's put that guy in there. Alright, so we have that, and now we need 75 plates. Let's go ahead and do a whole bunch of these, and then we'll make the 75 plates that we need. Alright, got the plates that we needed. Now let's go ahead and click those guys in. Now we can upgrade the hub. I don't know why I got out of there. Let's do it one more time. Okay, player upgraded, new buildings.
Congratulations, you have unlocked building, conveyor belts and poles. Inventory, additional slots. 9th objective, complete hub upgrade 5. Note, portable miners cannot be connected to conveyor belts. Advice, when planning the construction of buildings, note the placement of conveyor belts.
Okay, we will work on doing that stuff a little bit later. For right now, I want to show you around a little bit. So this is a place that, you know, is kind of like our habitat, our hub, obviously. And there's a computer and that stuff here, and we can play a game a little bit later, but not right now because it isn't in yet. And then we have our biomass burner back here that we can put stuff in. And again, I'm not going to do that right now just because we have nothing to use for it. And we can put in more of these guys, but it's better once we get the next stage, which is going to be putting in a drilling machine that we can hook a conveyor to, and then we can put it into a chest and we can make all kinds of stuff. So I will show you that the next time. I just wanted to get started here on Satisfactory so you can see what is going on, and as you can see, it gets bigger and bigger and more complex and more complex. So that's something to really look out for with this game, is it is going to require a lot of stuff. And we're going to get so much more as we go. I'd like to do several episodes, hopefully before it comes out. And then again, we'll start over when it does come out of Early Access 1.0. And hopefully we'll be able to do quite a bit here. And that would be awesome if we could. I would like that. And I hope that you will join me here as we do this journey into this game that's very complicated, fun, relaxing, with very little fighting, but yet still a lot of fun. and try to find these iron nodes. Go for the normal if you can. The impure work just as well. I think just the normal may be a little bit better, but it doesn't really matter as far as that goes, other than one's impure and the other one is not. So, and I think the one sticking up the middle are the purer ones, so you get a more iron from those than you do from mining these. So for example, if I go to mine these, you can see I'm not getting a lot. I'm only getting like 4 at a time, 2 at a time. So that doesn't help out a lot. Alright, if you've enjoyed the episode, drop a like on the video. We got attacked by a very, very bad enemy, and we died, and we also found a good place to be. And we found the better stuff than what I even found on my world. And I'll show you my world, hopefully the next time before we start this again. And I will talk to you next time. You have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.